Okay, so in this video we're going to be going through how to find the mean from frequency tables. Now we're going to be doing two versions. We're going to be doing one like this, where we've just got the numbers here, and then we're going to do one where we've got class width, so it'll be the ones with the inequality signs, okay? So that will be estimating the mean, and I'll explain why when we do it, why that's estimating and not just calculating. Now to start off with, we're going to start with an easier version just because you're actually using very similar skills. It's just in the next one you'll just do one extra step at the beginning and then you'll do exactly the same as what I'm going to be doing now. Okay, so first thing is just understanding what the table means. So we've got the ages here and the frequency is the number of the children. Okay, so this is talking about children in a dance school. So for the first one, it's saying that there are 6 students that are 11 years old, 7 students that are 12, 5 that are 13, and so on. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is work out their total ages. Okay, so if we've got 6 students at 11, their total ages are going to be 11 plus 11 plus 11 6 times. Okay, but a quick way of working it out is just multiplying them together. Okay. So 11 times 6 is 66. So all the 11-year-olds, their ages added together is 66. Okay, and we just do that for all of the ages that we've got. So 12 times 7, 84. 13 times 5, 65. 14 times 7, 98. 15 times 3, 45. 60 times 32. Okay, and again, you can use a calculator on that bit if you want to, but you don't need to. Okay, the next bit is that we need to actually work out how many students there are in total. Okay, and to do that is we just add all the frequencies up. Okay, so the total, so you've got 13, 25, 30. Okay, so it's 30 students in total. Okay, now these numbers here, as I said, are the numbers for each age. So all the 11-year-olds add up to 66, all the 12-year-olds is 84, but we need to see what the total is for all of the 30 students that there are. So to do that, we're just going to add them all together. Okay, and I'm going to use a calculator on this bit. So 66 plus 84 plus 65, 98, 45, 32. Okay, so it just look like that. And we get 390. Okay, once we've done that, the final stage, we're going to do this amount, so the total of the ages, so total of ages, divided by the total number of students. Okay, so total of the ages was 390 and there are 30 students in total. So if we divide that, you can use a calculator again if you want to, but I can do that one. So it's 13 years old. Okay, now they won't always be nice numbers like that. You might get some decimals, okay? Just make sure you read the question and they'll say how many decimal places they want. But I generally stick with 2. But if you want to be more accurate and it doesn't say, you can use as many as you want. Okay, so that's the easy one. These are the little bit harder ones. Okay, the only reason why it's harder is because if you see here, they're not just numbers, these are called class widths. Okay, which are just little groups, I guess. So what it's saying in the question is that this person was recording the departing times of trains from York to Glasgow over a 6-month period, and they just recorded the number of minutes that it was late. Okay, so there are 46 trains that were between 0 and 2 minutes late, 33 between 2 and 4 minutes, and so on. Okay, now we don't know, for example, the first one, we don't know exactly how many minutes it was late. It could have been 1 minute, it could have been 30 seconds, so half a minute, it could be 1.5 minutes, we don't know, okay? We just know it's in that range. So to help us with what we just did before, we're going to use the midpoint to be able to do the estimate of the mean. Now that's why it's an estimate, it's not exact, because we don't know the exact number like what we did for the ages. We knew that there was someone who was exactly 11, exactly 12, okay? Whereas these ones we don't. So what we do is we just go for the middle because that's the best bet, Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to add another column in, and I'm going to call it the midpoint. Okay, so we're going to find the midpoint of here. Now that one's fairly simple. Halfway between 0 and 2 would just be 1. If you're not sure, if you just add those together and half it, that would give you the midpoint. So 0 add 2 divided by 2. 0 add 2 is just 2, so 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, so next one, 2 add 4 divided by 2. 2 add 4 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay, I'm just going to write them down now. So it's 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, they don't always go up nicely either, so just make sure that you read it. Sometimes they try and trick you at the end, so they might have done like 10 and 14, okay, and stuff like that. At this point, we're just going to do the same as before, okay? So we've now got that 46 trains were 1 minute late, 33 were 3 minutes late, and so on. So we're going to multiply these two columns together. Okay. So 46 times 1 is 46, 33 times 3 is 99, 5 times that 170, I'm going to use a calculator now, 19 times 7, 133, 180, 319 I think, I will check. Yep, 319. Okay, so I found the midpoint, and then I've done exactly the same as before. I've multiplied those. Then we need to add up the total frequency, so that's the total number of trains that there were. Okay, so 46 plus 33 plus 34 plus 19 plus 20 plus 29. There was 181 trains. Okay. So then we need to find the total minutes that they were late by multiplying all these together. So 46 plus 99 plus 170 plus 133 plus 180 plus 319. 947 minutes in total. Okay, and then we do the 901, so the total minutes divided by the total, so total minutes, which is this one, divided by the total trains. So 947 divided by 181. Okay, so this one doesn't actually give us a nice answer, it gives us a decimal, so I'm just going to click SD. Okay, so I'm going to write 2 decimal places for this one, but again, the question didn't say, so I can just pick how many I want minutes. Okay, so what it's telling you is we've estimated that each train is on average 5.23 minutes late.